Today I want to ask you, Eric, about the difference of the culture between Korea and the US.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you at first about the tip culture.
Tipping culture.
Yeah.
Tipping culture is huge in America, more than any other country around the world. Whereas in Korea, there's no tipping culture.
Yeah.
Really. Where tipping is almost seen as an insult.
Yeah.
Right? Which I find strange. Like, why wouldn't you want to take my money?
Yeah.
But, in America, it comes down to minimum wage.
Yeah.
So whatever they make in America now, $10, $15 an hour, they're not talking about minimum wage anymore in the political debates.
Yeah.
They're talking about a living wage, because the minimum wage was set up to, where if you worked 40 hours a week, you would be able to support a family of 4.
Oh.
Yeah, and the way with inflation on goods and services, that doesn't happen. So people are not talking about minimum wage, they're talking about living wage.
Yeah.
Now, if you work in the service industry, by that I mean as like a bartender or a waiter, waitress, then you're not making minimum wage. You're making less than minimum wage because you are working for tips, right? And so like you'll notice that if you go into a restaurant, the waiters, all right, hey guys, let me start you off with some drinks, they're like, pat you on the back or whatever. They get down on your level because they're working for their tips. There are some psychological tips that help them make their tips, right? The standard back in the day was 10%. So if your bill was, $20, right? 10% of that, you're tipping $2 for service. But then people, what if it was great service? Well, then I'm going to tip 15%, right? So they would tip $3.
Wow.
Right. But now, if it was really good service, so I'm going to tip 20% because the 15 became the standard. So now I'm going to tip 20%. And now 20% is the standard. So if you have that $20 bill, then that's $4.
달려보자.
I worked at Burger King. Nobody's tipping me there. Nobody's tipping me. Right?
Yeah.
Probably yelling at me for something that I didn't do.
Yeah. So. I'm gonna ask you the second question.
Sure, fire away.
Yeah, the second question is, what is that? The second question is drinking beer in front of convenience store in the U.S.
Yeah, that's a big no-no. That doesn't happen, right? You will get the police called and they'll write you a citation or arrest you or something. I think that the biggest thing is drinking. Maybe the laws back in the day, it was seen as a kind of vice. Yeah. And so if you are going to have an alcoholic beverage, then you have to put it in a different container, like a red Solo cup.
Or paper bag.
That's right. You put the paper bag over it. And so you gotta hide your booze. You can drink your booze, but you gotta hide your booze from the general public. And I just wonder if it's to protect against public intoxication, where if you're drunk in public, you can be arrested and detained by the police.
달려보자. Yeah, so third question is party. Yeah, actually in Korea, we don't have party culture as well.
Yeah, very minimal. Growing up in like high school, college, or even going back home to visit, it's nice to have a good house party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like and where like high school and college, maybe you don't know everybody in there. You're meeting new people. You know, like and the thing is, because the houses and apartments are much bigger than here.
So you can see the people who don't know each other in the party?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of fun. And it's hurricane season, and the hurricanes are coming through. And if we were at a threat, right, we would go over to my friend Michelle's house, and her dad would put up like the shutters on the windows to protect, and we would load up on, food, drinks, snacks, board games, card games, and we would have a hurricane party. And thank God nothing serious ever happened when I was in school there. But we would turn a hurricane into a party.
It's amazing.
Right.
Yeah. I wanna experience the party culture.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, when you get to America, where you go and you make friends, and yeah, you'll see. Whereas in the States, we talked about, you get to a party, you don't know anybody.
Yeah.
So you have to like meet people.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. Yeah. You have a good time.
Thank you. Thanks to you, I couldn't be a party animal. 달려보자. The first question and fifth questions are more sensitive to
Right.
Americans. So if you don't mind, I will ask you. But if you mind it, I will pass it.
Bring it.
It's okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Especially since I already know what he's asking me. This is being the second time.
Yeah. The first question is about the counterfeit money. Yeah. I heard that there are a lot of counterfeit money on $100 and $50.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it true?
Not in my experience.
Yeah.
Yes, it does happen.
Yeah.
I've only maybe heard of a friend had a counterfeit bill
Yeah.
passed to them when they were at work, and how you can check the counterfeit money, at least back in the day, right? We would have a special marker that
Yeah.
you would draw on the bill to check, and if it turned a certain color or whatever, then this bill's no good. We can't accept that.
Oh.
Yeah. But I've never experienced that. Is it an issue in Korea, counterfeit money?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Should be. I'd be all about making them omanwons, the 50s, man. Yeah. Yeah. My wife's favorite color.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you. So the last question is more sensitive.
Right.
Yeah. The last question is drugs and guns. So when I watched the Designated Survivor, I heard that the gun issue is very huge issue in the U.S.
Yes, it is.
Even senators is discussing
Discussing.
the gun issues.
If you watch the news, it's a huge issue, like the school shootings or the nightclub shootings, the shooting from the hotel.
Yeah.
People are debating gun control issues, right? And then the people on the pro-gun side are like, "You're not taking our guns over our,"
Yeah.
No, we don't want to take your guns. We want to limit who gets those guns, people that have a criminal background
Yeah.
or psychological
Yeah.
issues, and then so the thing is making it harder
Yeah.
for those people to get guns.
Yeah.
And it's a huge issue. As you said, senators are discussing and
Yeah.
debating it. That's happening. Whereas
Yeah.
it's not an issue here. And other countries have guns,
Yeah.
but they don't have the mass shootings that the United States does.
Oh.
The United States averages more than one mass shooting per day, which is defined as, I think, 4 or 5 or more people being shot. Not killed necessarily, but being shot.
Being shot.
Yeah.
Just being shot.
Yeah. And so more than one per day
Oh.
average.
Really? Oh.
And those numbers have steadily risen over the years. So it needs to be addressed. Some kind of change needs to happen. Right? So I'm not advocating take everything away,
Yeah.
but limit it. Limit it.
달려보자.
You were asking about the drug culture
Yeah.
that you see on TV shows.
Yeah.
I would say that the drug culture is more open in the United States.
Yeah.
Not all drugs, right? But
Case by case.
well, you go back to like the marijuana laws are changing
Yeah.
state by state. Harder drugs like cocaine and heroin. That's still a big no that you don't. But I would say that it is easier to get access
Yeah.
to anything
Yeah.
in America than it is in Korea. I know there is a drug culture
Yeah.
in Korea, but it's not as big as it is in the United States.
Yeah.
And like the thing coming through in the news, the Korean news cycle I've seen was this last year with the clubs in
Burningston.
that issue, and that's with celebrities.
Yeah.
So I imagine there's other stuff underground. There always is.
Yeah,
There's always
yeah.
a black market
Yeah,
everywhere.
right.
So, but it's not like it is in the United States. Certainly not.
Thank you. Thanks to you, I could solve my wonderness.
Yeah. Well, I know that you are planning on visiting the United States.
Yeah, right.
In the near future, right?
Yeah.
And if you have any questions about cultural things or differences between like your expectations and the reality, I can certainly help you. And if you want me to come on and discuss those things on your YouTube channel, again, I'm more than happy to.
Thank you for your favor.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you. So, today's the interview is finished.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna say to my subscriber, say goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Bye bye.
안녕.
Bye.